The KZN Future 50 with Pavlo Fatidis. Inspiring KZN's business future.
It's time for KZN Future 50, and for that, we have Pavlo Fatidis from Auric. Good morning, Pavlo.
Good morning, team.
Pavlo, which business are we featuring today, and why did we pick them?
Well, this morning we're going to be featuring Giba Gorge, which once upon a time was a massive quarry, and today it's been rehabilitated with a number of elements to it. There's an outdoor entertainment venue for cycling and BMXing for you, Darren, trail running, you, Carmen, hiking, and for VR, picnicking. It's also an eventing and conference facility. It has some warehousing, some light manufacture, and it still today supplies aggregate. It's based just out there on the N3 freeway by Pinetown. I'm sure you're familiar with that area.
So, Pavlo, what makes them special enough to be on the KZN Future 50?
Common two things do. Firstly, Chris Harben, who is the proprietor, owner, developer of Giba Gorge, who was in civils before as an engineer. You know those individuals who see a space and suddenly they close their eyes and open their eyes and they see the space so differently? Well, he happened upon the quarry, looked at it, and he saw BMXing, trail running, hiking, an outdoor facility because of the lay of the land and what it lent itself to. So he turned from civils, he went into sand. From sand, he went into development, and he's integrated it beautifully into the community in and around him. And when I looked at this business, it just reminded me of what the Springboks achieved, that without politicians interfering, in effect, we as South Africans can come together from different socioeconomic brackets, from different cultural environments, and create something remarkable and beautiful. In many ways, that's been Chris's vision, and in many ways, that's the path he's currently on. Well on that path, in fact.
Pavlo, where will Giba Gorge be in, say, 5 years?
Well, that all depends on us, and it depends on Chris himself. You know, in many ways, a place or space is only as useful as it can be used. And I think that that environment he has created, because of its diversity, you have a river, you have a quarry, you have a valley, you have a lot of natural forest around there. It lends itself to, let's call it, activities or events that should be anchor events. In other words, every year they repeat. And if we were able to, for example, in next year's Easter period, do a KZN Easter egg hunt right across Giba Gorge, because of the diversity of the environment over there, where you have a morning session, a mid-morning session, a lunchtime session, a mid-afternoon session, and an evening session. It creates a wonderful opportunity for people to get out of the city, to visit one of the natural environments in and around KZN, to have a wonderful experience rather than just simply an Easter breakfast or a couple of chocolate Easter eggs in a garden. And most importantly, it will bring people of the community together in a way that's engaging, that's fun, and that meets the ethos around what Chris has attempted to create, and will create a wonderful opportunity, of course, for sponsors.
So, Pavlo, how can KZN support Giba Gorge and make it great?
Well, if you like the idea, Carmen, of an Easter egg hunt, then as a sponsor, and it could be many, from Spa to Cadbury's to Beacon, as a sponsor, definitely visit the ECR website, look at the ECR clip and a site on Giba Gorge, get hold of Chris, put your hand up and say, we are in. He would certainly appreciate it. We would certainly appreciate it. And it'll create an event for us to look forward to.
Pavlo Fatidis from Auric joining us for KZN Future 50. Thank you, Pavlo.
Thank you, team.
So if you want to get involved in the KZN Future 50, just go to ecr.co.za. There you can also find information on all of the companies that are featured.